welcome to Tada Internet Cooking Network via From the Deadest Kitchen to Yours. Today I have pastry chef, what's your name, dude?
Joseph Gonzales.
Just kidding. Today I have pastry chef Joseph Gonzales, and he's going to make avocado cookies for us. So, quick question. How long does this process take? And you're making them from scratch?
Yes. This process is actually really quick. This recipe is only 4 ingredients, which makes it pretty much anybody can make this at home. The biggest thing you're going to have to get is almond paste.
Okay.
That's more or less the only uncommon thing that we don't have at home. Other than that, it's just powdered sugar, regular sugar, and then just egg whites. Real simple recipe.
Let me ask you a quick question in reference to the almond paste. Is there something else, the viewers, if they want to make these cookies, if they can use in the place of the almond paste?
Not that I know of. Almond paste is pretty traditional with it. It originates from Italy, which is really cool. It's one of their most basic cookies there. It's actually one of my favorites because I love the taste of almond. But that I know of, I've not really tested around with it, but almond paste is normally the way to go with it.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I'm looking forward to being your sous chef. So, what's the first step in what we're doing here?
What we're going to do is we're going to take this almond paste, get it into a mixer, and we're going to break it down so it's a little bit easier to work with. And literally everything else just goes in with it.
Okay.
And it makes it into its own little sticky paste. It's going to be real sticky, and then you just take a scoop and just scoop out your cookies into a nice little space out, and then you'll be ready to bake them.
So powdered sugar or what is it, confection sugar?
Yes.
It gives it better results opposed to just granulated sugar?
Yep, it's a mixture.
Okay.
So on the underside of this, there is regular sugar. So.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, so I look forward to helping you. Joseph has already put the almond paste inside. Joseph, what's the next step after you turn it on?
So the next step what we're going to do is, I've already kind of broken up the almond paste a little bit, so you don't have to watch and hear that noise for too long, but next thing we're going to add in both sets of sugars and the egg whites, and it's going to make itself into a paste.
Okay. Ready?
So.
There you go. Ooh.
Thank you.
And I think I remember how to do this.
Yep.
Oh, that almond smells great.
Well, you don't want it to go everywhere, so I recommend a low speed at first.
Okay.
It's stuck.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
It's going to start mixing. And once it starts getting incorporated a little bit, you can turn up the speed little by little until you get up to around a medium-high speed. And eventually...
Now that the mixture is finished, Chef is going to scoop them out and put them on a sheet tray. Do me a favor. Why don't you let our guests know what exactly is this right here?
Now what we have here is this is a silpet. It's non-stick. Anything you put onto it won't stick to it. If you don't have one of these at home, you can definitely use a piece of parchment. This works just as well. But this just makes sure you have no stick whatsoever.
Yeah, wow, that looks good.
What we have here is the almond amaretti dough. It's real sticky, if you can tell.
Yeah, I can.
It doesn't look too sticky just because it holds together, but as you play with it, you can tell it gets sticky. So.
Definitely.
So when you guys scoop
We
this,
let you do your thing.
yeah, thanks. When we scoop this out,
That's
fine. You're gonna use a pretty relatively small scoop. These are not big cookies, maybe the size of a half quarter.
Okay.
Or $50, I'm sorry. And then you just scoop it out, put them down.
So how many cookies can you get on this sheet?
We can get quite a bit. You can probably get at least 9 by maybe 12 on this. So it's quite a bit of cookies. And then eventually you'll just scoop a bunch out. And you'll fill up the sheet tray. And if this happens and it's sticky, you can actually dunk this in water and keep going. But when you're done, you're going to take a little bit of water and you're going to flatten down just slightly. You keep doing this with your fingers, it will get sticky and you'll start pulling the cookie. So just get a little bit of water, dip your fingers, and then flatten them out.
I have a question. How long are you going to leave them in the oven?
They go in at 350 for about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, great. Well, I guess in a few minutes we're going to have some cookies. All right. We're just going to cook these cookies for 20 minutes at 350. Great amaretto, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. 20 minutes, we'll have some cookies. These are finished. Take a look at them. They look absolutely delicious. I can't wait to taste them, but I'm going to let them cool down,
Yes,
okay?
let them cool down.
Again, and this is Devetta.
Bon appetit.